Hi there, YouTubers. Let me know if you guys are able to hear me um, over there in the live chat. And thank you very much for being here today. Basically, on this video and this live transmission, I wanted to have today mostly is because I want to give you guys a small tutorial as to how to use the stochastic indicator. And I've been testing this indicator over the last couple of days. And to be honest with you, I'm really enjoying it. I actually watched it in someone else's video. I'm not gonna say I invented this strategy. So I saw like the setups this person was using, and I set up my own charts as well. And I've been having quite good success on my trading. So I wanted to share this information with you so that you guys will be able to start making money as well using the same type of setup. So if you guys just can confirm that you guys are able to hear me, would be wonderful. That way I can continue and we can make sure I'm not just talking to myself. If not, if you guys are watching this in the replay, thank you very much for watching this video. If you guys are watching this live, I would appreciate if you guys give a like on the video so that more people can enjoy it. So let me turn my screen on, and there you go. Let me just move this around. There you go. Okay, so this is my chart, and basically what we are supposed to do, first of all, is we're gonna determine what will be like the time we're gonna be using a trade. Meaning that either you guys are gonna be trading 5 minutes, 50 minutes, or 30 minutes. Anything would be good. Looks like I have one of my haters watching this video, giving a dislike. So I really appreciate that, whoever that is. All right, so once you guys already have your charts, and let me eliminate all of the indicators. That way we can start from scratch. All right, so this is what you guys are going to be watching whenever you guys open your chart. Let me see. There you go. So what you guys have to do is that you guys have to add the stochastic oscillator. This one, not the RSI, this one, stochastics. And this is freestockcharts.com, by the way. So once you guys added it, you guys will be able to see one green line and one red line. Those lines basically are gonna be telling us exactly when to enter the trade. We have to be very careful since this indicator is quite crazy. Let me change it to 50 minutes. So whenever the yellow line crosses the white line, going up is going to be a call, and whenever it crosses down is going to be a put. But what we need to make sure is that we enter whenever the two lines go above the levels. The red line is going to be the bottom level, and the green line is going to be like the upper level. So we have to wait for it. But let me look for another pair, because this one looks crazy, and it's JPY. I mean, that might be the reason. Let me see. Euro USD. Perfect. This one looks great. So as we can see in this part right here, and can you guys see my mouse, by the way? The yellow line had a huge drop, and it got across the red line. So you can see that this was a put, and it was an in the money, a deep in the money. And let me look for a call. There you go. We have one here. Right here he touched, and then he jumped a little bit. We see that it's kind of hard to read it. There's here's another put, here's another put, and so on and so forth. Now, this is a hard strategy to manage. It's not that easy. So what you guys have to do is to look for a confirmation as usual. And that confirmation for me is going to be the support and resistance lines. If you guys can notice, I have my support and resistance lines in here. So they will tell me when there's going to be a change of direction. For example, in this part right here, you can see that this candlestick actually touched the support line and it had a reversal, bring it down. So I know when I see the stochastic oscillator is actually touching a really high point and still it's touching the resistance line, then it's going to be a drop on that specific moment, on that specific 15 minutes in this case. If we change it to 5 minutes, then we will see more crazy movements. But right here, look, the support line was actually touched, the resistance, and then it dropped. So I know in here that I have to place a put. You see that? And now the same thing happened here. So it touched the support resistance and it dropped. So I used this, let me see here. Yeah, as well. It touched the support and then it jumped. So this is like a combination of both of the strategies, and you can only use it when the two confirmations are having that specific moment. Now, if you're not convinced with, what I'm telling you is you need a better confirmation, then that's why I have the Bollinger bands in here. We can see that this, if you are not familiar with the Bollinger bands strategy, is basically these are like the trading boundaries. Whenever the candlestick goes over the boundary, the next candle is going to go in the opposite direction. So for example, here, it went up too much. It went out of the boundary. So the next candlestick is a put. And here it was below. It touched like outside of the boundary and then it went up. Same thing here. It touched the boundary above and then it went down. And same thing here. It touched the boundary below and then it went up. So you can use these three indicators in order to have more success when you guys are doing manual trading. I know it's a lot of indicators out there and it's too much to read, but for those of you who are happy with manual trading and you guys have the time to do the analysis, these indicators, I'm guarantee you they'll make you money. So let me get into the chat and answer a few questions. That way we can see. Okay, let me just activate here. And okay, so let me go into the chat. All right. Kenneth, how you doing? Welcome. And thank you, NDA. And Nick says, I'm with IQ options. Do you have a profit strategy on any of the assets? Yes, actually, if you can check my 2-minute strategy on my YouTube channel, you will be able to find a moving average and MACD indicator that I have in there just for IQ option. It works for any other brokers, but it was created with IQ option. Kenneth says, on binary mate, that stuff, it's hard to find. Can you help me on binary mate? Yes and no, because whenever you guys are trading, trusting 100% on the actual broker indicators might be dangerous. So what you guys have to do, it's always depend on either MT4 or freestockcharts.com website. I know sometimes it gets a little difficult, and some of you guys may have issues with Internet Explorer in regards to free stock charts, because I've received emails in regards to it. You guys are not able to open it or something like that. But it's quite imperative that you guys have an actual chart open. Yes, binary mate will offer you like indicators and options like that in a real-time chart, but we might face some type of difference in prices and in movements during expiration, which may cause that you end up losing a trade, which we want to avoid. So I recommend you to use freestockcharts.com or MT4 so that you can be more profitable. Jana says, do you trade Forex? And if you do, will you make a video lessons in future? I actually don't trade Forex. I know how to trade Forex, but I don't. But it's basically because it's quite more complicated than binary options, and not all the people use it. So basically, I mean, I can teach you the basis of Forex. I'm not an expert on Forex. I know more than more binary options than anything, but I would make some videos in regards to Forex. I actually made a few videos in regards to Forex that are on my YouTube channel, if you can check them out. But I'll definitely consider doing it in the future. Kenneth says some use it Binbook Pro and Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner is doing really good. I haven't used it this week. Honestly, I've been doing, you can see that, you know, my office is kind of moved. So I've been doing all that. Yeah. TradingView is also good for those. Yeah, TradingView is really good too. It's a free chart as well. And there's a few websites that will offer you a free chart so that you can actually have the real time. The reason why I recommend freestockcharts.com is because it's the one that has the more tools, and it's easier, it's user friendly, and anybody can use it. That's the reason why I recommend it. Kenneth, 7 to a.m. Pacific. Yeah. Okay, cool. So do you guys have any questions in regards to this strategy? I'll be more than happy to answer. And if you guys are just joining, you haven't given a like on the video, help me with the like, because I have one hater out there. You can see that I already gave it dislike. I don't know. It's just their happiness. I don't know what's up. So again, this is strategy, and this is a short live transmission. And this strategy is basically, I made this video because I wanted to like give you an insight of what other strategy you can use for longer expirations, because I have received requests in regards to what would be like strategies that we can use, but not only turbo strategies, which are the ones that I already have in my on my YouTube channel. Support and resistance sometimes gets a little complicated, and I wanted to share a different strategy. So hey, if you guys are watching this on the replay, feel free to leave some comments below. If you guys have any questions, this strategy will work regardless of what broker you guys are using. But as usual, I would recommend you guys to go with a trusted broker. I actually made a video before this one in regards to the 5 best brokers for binary options. And if you're new at binary options, you will definitely have to start trading on demo. So if you guys are planning to test this strategy, I recommend you guys do it around 20 to 21 GMT, 19 GMT, when the market is more stable, and not do it with any JPY, because I've been following JPY pairs and they're just crazy. They're just insane. But Euro USD, for example, is a very good pair to trade with around this time, and even support and resistance is very accurate around this schedule. What is a good time to, oh, let me see. Andrea says, Kenneth, okay. No, don't worry. It's all right. You can use the live chat to ask questions. Kenneth says, what's a good time to trade 5 minutes or 15 minutes? Like I said, I prefer to trade around 19 to 22 GMT. Those are like my perfect hours. But I'm on Mountain Time. So depending on what time zone you guys are in, you guys might not be able to trade during this time, because some people is actually sleeping right now. So it will depend, but if you have the possibility, then this time is perfect. If not, I recommend around 16 GMT, because usually news come around 14 to 15 GMT, and I will always allow an hour like for the markets to settle down and then start trading again. So I hope you guys like this video, and like I said, if you guys haven't hit on the like button, help me out in there to fight those haters. And I'll be having more live session as this as usual. because people enjoys that, and I'm able to answer more questions during the live chat. So I appreciate you guys are watching, and see you guys on the next one.